Mr. Speaker.
Order. Questions for oral answer. Mr. Lewison.
Mr. Speaker, the intent of the 80-20 fundraising rule under the Charities Act is to ensure that donations from our Singapore public are used primarily to benefit locals and to address locals' needs. The intent of this 80-20 rule remains relevant. Besides appeals in aid of providing immediate disaster or humanitarian relief to other countries, the Commissioner of Charities also waives this 80-20 rule for certain fundraising appeals. It will not be practical to provide a specific list of activities that would be eligible for a waiver, as the COC considers a range of aspects in making its decisions, such as the nature of the appeal, target donor groups and beneficiaries, and the safeguards in place to mitigate risks. But should an applicant wish to apply for a waiver of the rule based on its circumstances, the applicant may put forth its reasons for waiver of the rule in its application for fundraising for foreign charitable purpose permit to the COC. The COC will consider the application on a case-by-case basis. Thank you.
Mr. Lewison.
Thank you, sir. I thank MOS for the reply. I understand he can't provide a specific list. Then could I ask whether he could at least provide the list of fundraising activities that have got exemption in the past few years, not including those for humanitarian disaster. Second, I really hope the government can take a more light touch approach. I think we can trust Singaporeans to decide who they want to donate to. The government, I hope, can take a step back, but still have the check and balance in place, do audits to make sure that the funds go to the appropriate beneficiaries. Thank you.
Thank the Honourable Member for his SQ. I want to assure the Honourable Member that we do actually allow our charities and organisations to raise funds for foreign charitable causes. In fact, in 2021, COC granted a total of 78 permits for organisations to conduct fundraising appeals for foreign charitable purposes. And the COC, as I mentioned earlier, can on a case-by-case basis waive this 80-20 rule, such as for appeals in aid of providing immediate disaster relief and for private donations raised for foreign charitable causes. And in fact, they have done so, including for private appeals and appeals for relief efforts, going to causes such as for COVID-19 in many different countries, for the Malaysian floods in January and December and January this year, and also for Typhoon Rai, which affected and afflicted the Philippines in December. It is really encouraging to witness during these challenging times how Singaporeans have stepped up and also have been moved by foreign charitable causes overseas. And in fact, we are helping to facilitate that as well. It really speaks to who we are as a nation and our role in the global community. At the same time, as the member had suggested, it's important that we provide the necessary safeguards, as well as due process to help ensure that the funds go to verifiable and legitimate causes and to mitigate the attendant risks. In this regard, the COC carries out regular review of the charity regulations on a regular basis, and we will consider the members' feedback, and in fact, welcome the members' feedback in the next review. Thank you.